Shields up, Iron Breakers. As you may or may not be aware, I've been away for a couple of days, and it turns out that while I was away, they released not only a brand new trailer for Final Fantasy XVI, but also a new trailer for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. They're calling this one official trailer number 3. I'm going to be watching it, I'm going to be reacting to it, and I'm going to give you guys my best analysis on the stuff that we're going to be seeing on this trailer. And in case you guys are wondering, in regards to the Final Fantasy XVI trailer, I will be making a separate video talking about that at a later date. Also, I caught a cold while I was away, so if you notice my voice just going to complete crap throughout this video, that is why. But anyways, let's get things started. Let's take a look at it, and then we're going to be watching it again. We're going to be pausing, and I will be giving you kind of like, not really a play-by-play, but more or less my my take on the stuff that we're watching. So, let's get started. Game looks gorgeous, dude.
Zelda, we rely on your knight and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link.
Link. I know why I am here. It's something only I can do.
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival and the birth of his new world.
Okay, let's go!
But you are not alone.
Link. You are our final hope. Link. You must find me.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Like, the soundtrack alone is so friggin' amazing throughout this video. I mean, you know, the soundtrack of Breath of the Wild is very, how should I put it? It's very subtle, right? It gives you a couple of piano drops here and there, just kind of like really seasons it up. And here was like so much more dun 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 dun. It's like, dude, it was freaking awesome. But that's not all. There's just so much to this trailer that completely blew me away, dude. And I'm just thinking about all of the gameplay stuff that we're going to be able to do in this game. And it's one of those things where you see just small little snippets of gameplay and you're wondering, how is this actually going to pan out? And in Breath of the Wild, that was one of the coolest things about the features in the open world, was just the interactivity with all of the systems. You had all of these rules, and then all of these rules in place allowed you to do all of these different things in that game. And it seems like they're just like expanding on those quite a bit to give you an even more freedom of what you're able to do throughout the gameplay. Not to mention some of the other stuff, but we're gonna get into it with a little bit more in depth. So for starters, this thing with the Sky Islands and all of that stuff, I even have a friend of mine who told me that I need to go and play Skyward Sword, which I have bought Skyward Sword recently when it came out. I just haven't gotten the time to actually go back and play through it. But I have a friend of mine who told me I should probably play that one before jumping into this one, because he told me there might be links to it and whatnot. I don't know. I never played Skyward Sword. That was actually the time where I stopped playing Wii and I started playing PS3 or whatever. But besides the point, I do own the game. I might be playing through it. We'll see. It's funny seeing these little constructs like just going about their business, like this one just chopping down a tree, just chilling. And then you have Link coming in like friggin' Volstrax over here. It's just like, this really shows you that a lot of people still haven't really taken full advantage of the Switch hardware. When you see something like The Legend of Zelda and the expansive open world they're able to feature, which also, by the way, is reflected not just in The Legend of Zelda, because some people could be like, well, that's just because it's just first party and all of that. Xenoblade does the same thing, even though Xenoblade, technically speaking, you can consider them first party as well. But yeah, it's just friggin' gorgeous, the stuff that they're able to do. And again, it reinforces something that I've said multiple times, which is the fact that art style trumps visual fidelity. Like, you can have the highest visual fidelity game in existence. If the animations and the art style aren't up to snuff, then that game is not going to look as good as something like Legend of Zelda, or even other games that have outstanding art styles. I'm curious what this thing is with the lights here. Clearly a big thing, and there's another one here. These are probably going to be pretty important landmarks that you're going to have to go ahead and deal with. Now, an interesting thing about this section is, again, you have the things here with the lights. I'm not exactly sure what these are going to be. You still have the camps that you had back in Breath of the Wild. That's just going to be something that's going to be coming back. But what is this? It's been a while since I played Breath of the Wild, but I don't remember anything that looks like this. I should probably revisit it ahead of playing this, though. The thing about it, in order to revisit something like Breath of the Wild, is it consumes a lot of time. That's time that I won't have to actually produce content. But to be honest, it might be worth it. It might be worth it to just, like, you know, I'll do a couple of more chill videos as opposed to videos that require me to, you know, grind for like 200 hours, like the grind to friggin' Anomaly level 200 in Monster Hunter Rise. Instead of doing that, maybe I'll just play other games, you know? What's that? The green stuff. Oh, look, it's the building that I was talking about. It almost looks like a portal of some kind. Maybe it's an island that fell down and just like got stuck in the mountains like that. But for some reason, considering it shows that thing twice in the trailer, it's probably going to be pretty important. I'm not sure what's the green swirly thing either. Little tornado looking thing on that cloud. Notice how in here it almost looks like the sound is in reverse if you pay attention to it, and you have the stuff coming down which you can then use to go back up if you want to. Ganon, most likely, I would imagine. Considering he shows up later in the trailer anyway. Interesting that Link's hand appears to be somewhat corrupted. I wonder what that's about. Because we see later in the trailer him getting like enveloped by the corruption or whatever. Ooh, what's that? What is that? Dude, I love this armor set. The spiked shield and stuff looks really cool. Also, we're probably going to meet up some Gorons in here, which are clearly the superior race of Legend of Zelda. Gorons are the best. My man, Daruk, he's the best character in Breath of the Wild. By far. It's not even close. The Flying Dutchman of Legend of Zelda. Dude, we're doing this is the Mission Impossible. We're doing Mission Impossible with Link. I wonder if this was actually inspired by Mission Impossible. You get a suit that makes you look like Tom Cruise or something. That'd be interesting. Look at him spinning the lance around. Who's this? Whoever they are, they seem important. I'm sure that somebody knows, like some friggin' giga lore buff of Legend of Zelda. I should see if I could find someone who's really into Zelda and convince them to do a cons cast with me. I think that'd be cool. Robotic construct. Dude, look at how beautiful the scenery looks in here.
Zelda, we rely on your knight and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link.
Link.
Link's flying on a kite or something. It's like gliding around. I wonder if this is like an unlock that you'll actually be able to use multiple times. Or if this is something that, you know, you get to use it maybe once for a cutscene or whatever. I'd like it to be an unlock. I think it'd be cool. Just be able to fly. Okay, this one was pretty cool. They just straight up merged a shield into a sword. And they basically made a great sword. Because, you know, because it's a great sword, you can block with it as well. And you can use it to parry. That's interesting. Ooh, a little swirly boy. I particularly like this mechanic where he just straight up reverses the thing that's being thrown at him. He's like, nope, yoink. Just wondering how quick you're going to have to be to pull moves like that off. Also, this little... Who's that little dude? I don't know who that is. It looks like he fixed the wagon. This is probably some kind of a side quest that you do where you actually use the glue power that we saw in the previous trailer to fix up the wagon, and you can go hand in the NPCs. Looks like the game paused though, so yeah, you don't have to be that... Oh yeah, because the game goes into giga slow-mo when you activate the special things. Doom. Bonk. And the rocket shield, dude? Come on. I want to use that, but for rocket punching. Not to just go up, but to like propel myself forward and punch people. That's legit. And again, you look at something like this and you wonder, is this straight up like a power-up, or is this something that you glue together and make work? Fighting alongside a cart, that's a classic. Okay, but this one with the... with the little... This one definitely looks like it was built by the player. Like, you can see the little glue bits here and the glue bits here. So they just grabbed like a bunch of stone slabs and made this rolling construction to go and fight off against whatever this elemental is with platforms. This is going to be cool. I can't wait to see what crazy stuff people are going to do. I'm going to make like a gigamech. Listen, Armored Core 6, we have Armored Core 6 in Breath of the Wild, not Breath of the Wild, in Tears of the Kingdom. Look at little arm swinging too. Look at what the hell is that, dude? What's going on with the bow there? It looks like it's got like some kind of like a jewel thing. Of course, he glued up the arrow. I don't know what that jewel thing is, but it looks like it's probably going to be powered up by fire. Whoa! Laser beams, dude. Wait, this is something that the player made. Oh my god. This is basically a player just setting up the farm camps. So he waits until you get that red knight that you got in Breath of the Wild, which repopulates the camps with really tough opponents, and then he's like, well, now I'm going to trigger my trap. Bzz, and just farms everybody. That's disgusting, dude. That is not cool. What do you mean?
I know why I am here.
That's gonna be next level degen gaming going on.
It's something only I can do.
Do not look away.
Ooh, those Lionels.
You witness a king's revival
See the thing of Ganon corrupting his right arm?
and the birth of his new world.
And that's probably what's going to mess up the Master Sword. Something tells me that in this game you're going to start with the Master Sword already, since we got it in the last game. We got the Master Sword in Breath of the Wild. Ooh, big spoilers. Since you get the Master Sword in Breath of the Wild, something tells me that in this one you're probably going to lose the Master Sword when Ganon wakes up. And that's what's going to necessitate you being able to do the different weapon combos and stuff like that.
Okay, let's go.
Damn. I was going to say that that was a Gerudo, but I wasn't sure because I felt like the Gerudo always had bigger noses. What the hell is this? This dude's got a bucket on his head. What do you mean? The only true fighter in here is this Goron dude. Goron's best.
You are not.
Wait, what sword was that? Oh, it was like a little Chris type thing. This almost looks like Robin Hood and the Gang of Merry Men.
You are not.
The Zoras. Doop-doo.
Link.
Ooh, a triple-headed dragon. Dude, I can't wait. Play the crap out of this game. You better believe it. Yeah, like I said, I might just take some time to actually reacquaint myself with Breath of the Wild. It's been such a long time.
Link. You must find me.
We will, Zelda. Don't you worry about that. Probably going to be streaming this one, I think, because this makes like a very good stream game. Just like super chill, just hanging out, having a good time. Just got to be careful about spoilers, dude. People don't respect spoilers enough, I feel. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, then make sure to hit the like button. It really, really helps out. This trailer looks amazing. I can't wait to play the game. And let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay strong. Stay safe. Peace out.